put a plus sign in the chat box. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Nyama, and I'm mentor for batch 119. I'd like to welcome you all to the second day of ahead. I would just like to ask the mentors in the house. Mentors, any mentors in the house?
Hello, Nyama. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Mentor Kuzai?
I'm mentor. Yes,
Hi,
Nyama. Good evening. Good evening, mentors, and good evening, everyone. I'm Tombikona Kume, mentor from batch 117. I'd like to welcome you guys and all the best. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Tomikan. Mentor Kuzai, are you in the house? Oh, sorry, Roshana, sorry, thank you. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, this is Roshana from batch 120. Want to welcome you all for day 2, guys. Please, I can see some of y'all are unmuting yourself and y'all are talking, y'all are disturbing the meeting. We don't want to have an episode like last night where we're going to have to, where it becomes very rowdy and it becomes very frustrating for us mentors. Please keep your questions to the test questions. Anything else you can check on the batch group and you can check with your guidance, guys. I want to wish you all the best for today, and yeah, over to you, Mentor Nyama.
Okay, thank you very much. Is Mentor Kuzai in the house?
Yes, Nyama, I'm still here.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we can hear you.
Okay. Would you kindly all rate my sound projection 1 up to 10 if you can hear me properly? 1 up to 10, my sound projection.
I can hear you properly.
Okay, thank you very much. I just wanted to know how many batches do we have in here tonight besides batch 117? Which other batches do we have? Hello? Anyone to?
We have
Anyone from
batch
119?
119. 119.
We have 119. So it's only batch 117 and 119. Is that
119. 119 is there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to confirm.
Batch 120 is there.
Batch 120.
We have 119.
Okay, so we only have 119 and 117, is it?
Batch 120 is here.
Batch 120 is here. Okay.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start our meeting anytime soon, but we need to clarify some stuff. Because for the fact that we can only accommodate 100 people in each meeting, I think we have to make a point where there will be only 100 people. Will be only 2 batches in each meeting. I will have a word with the mentors. Tomorrow, one of the meeting has to start at 7 up to 8 p.m. South African time. Then the other one starts at 8 p.m. South African time to 9 p.m. That way, we'll all be able to attend, like most of you guys. Would you kindly mute your microphone? Make it a point that every time when you log into the meeting, you mute your microphone. Failure to do so, I will personally kick you out of the meeting because you'll be disturbing others who want to listen. I can see your name. So I'll boot you out as soon as I see that your microphone is green. For the fact that we are going to share this meeting link with some other batches, because we cannot accommodate all of you, we have to go straight where we want to go without disturbance. Okay, so today was with day number 2. It's unfortunate that yesterday I didn't get to properly introduce myself. My name is Kudzai Olokane. I represent H117. with Mentor Ntombikona. I just want to welcome you all, guys. I hope that we're going to have a good time and teach each other everything that we need to know so that we can be the best of guiders in our community. Okay, so I'm going to quickly take over on the task that you were supposed to do today, and after when I'm done with that, I will open the platform for questions. Then my fellow mentors will help me with the question and answering session. So for tonight, we are on task of day number 2, the 16th of November 2016. What you were supposed to do today was watch the introductory video. You were supposed to watch the introductory video. Just a moment. You were supposed to watch this introductory video. You're supposed to click on this link and read the document, What is TripleM? Once you are done with that, you are supposed to know the 10 facts about the TripleM community. All you had to do was just click on it, then you understand everything that's written there. Then after that, you were supposed to read about the evolution of TripleM. You were supposed to read the evolution of TripleM. After that, you were supposed to take a test on pass the test evolution of the TripleM community. So these questions, this test, everything here that was presented in the test, you had to read them. You had to read them on know the facts about TripleM community as well as read about the evolution. So the test, all the questions in the test were from the evolution of TripleM. So all you have to do was just read, and all the answers were in there. Since it's a multiple choice, all you have to do was just click on there. After that, you were supposed to pass the test on Mr. Mavrodi's biography. Then after that, you're done. Please note that when you're done submitting your test, it will take something like 5 to 10 minutes for the document to update your results. So if it goes white, that means you failed somehow, or you failed one task, or maybe all of them. But if it's green, you did everything accordingly. If it's green, you did everything accordingly. So that's how the document works. I'm not sure if you had any problems or if you failed to do some task. I'm going to open the platform for questions right now. If you have any questions on what I've just explained, or any questions concerning the task that you were supposed to do, you can kindly write your name in the chat box. Then the mentors will call out your name. The mentors will call out your name. Okay, so I'm just going to address maybe first 5 questions, then I'll hand over the platform to my fellow mentors. Okay, so let me just scroll up and call. Can I have Yakubu Abdul? You have a question concerning the tasks that you were supposed to do today. Kindly unmute your microphone.
Well done.
Good evening. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I've done that. This is Abdul Karim.
Yes, I can hear you, Abdul. Kindly go ahead with your question.
About the biography of Mr. Mavrodi.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can.
I've done it several times. But it's still on white, and I don't know why. And I believe I'm getting it right.
Okay.
And I also give it like 10, 15 minutes for it to change, but it's still on white.
Okay, thank you for bringing that question, Abdul. What happens is the document is an auto update. It only takes your answers as they are, and if you did any error or if any problems, it will go white, or if you answered any of the questions wrong, it will go white. So just know that you somehow you did something wrong. That's why it's white. It's all up to.
Can I do it again?
Yes, you can do it again. You can do it again and then check after. If you do everything correctly, it will turn green. Okay. There is Justin Osaro. I'm just going to ask Justin here Then from Justin, I'll give the platform to Mentor Tombikona. Justin Osaro from Batch 120, would you kindly unmute your microphone?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Yakubu. Justin Osaro, would you kindly unmute your microphone? Okay, Justin is having network issues, or maybe been booted out of the meeting. Can I have Henry? Can I have Henry? Henry or Alfred? Would you kindly unmute your microphone?
Yes, good evening. Good evening, Henry.
Good evening, Alfred. Kindly go ahead with your question.
Yes, I'm calling from University of Benin, Edo State, Nigeria. My question is really, it's not really based on the test we have today, but I don't really have any tests. I passed it once. I want to ask a question concerning this guidance stuff. I don't know, some guiders, they are not responsive. You know, as a guider, you are supposed to be tolerant, you know, accommodating. But what I've discovered recently about some of these guiders, by the time you call them on phone, the way they respond to you, I mean, it's not really acceptable. It's very, very bad. So I want to appeal to the support, because over time, there are people who are ready to support for them to change guider. And in such situations, they don't really attend to them on time. So everybody should be at liberty to change their guider at any point in time. Because guiders, you can't even get through to them. You call their line, it's always switched off. If you call them, it's as if you are disturbing them. They'll tell you they have their own personal responsibilities. Why are you a guider? That's what you are called. He who is called to lead must have to, you know, show example to other people who are coming up. So I want to use this opportunity to appeal to support to look into these areas. Let them talk to guiders. They should work. That's why you are a guider. So, and again, if anybody wants to change guider, they should give the person access to change to any guider that he or she wishes to change to. Thank you very much. That's my question.
Okay, thank you for bringing that up, Alfred. Well, please note that in the Triple M Africa Guider School, we only specialize on the aspect of the school. We only specialize with the ongoing of the school, the tasks and etc. We don't really go into the Triple community deep down or the problems that arise in there. But what I can say is, like right now, you joining these classes here, you've made a good decision. We're going to equip you. That's what we're trying to do, to like equip you with as much knowledge as you can, so that you can go out there and change the world, so that you can go out there and not be like those guys that's only there for the bonuses. So for now, we'll take your consideration. I will escalate it to my seniors so that they can look up to it. But last time I heard, they said they're going to introduce the guider, but the guider change button anytime soon. I'm not sure about the days, but I will escalate it again so that maybe they can speed up the process. Thank you for bringing that up. Please note that if you have any other problems concerning your account or community at large outside the school, kindly make use of your upliner or guider if they are available, or maybe any other guider who has like the passion at heart, who has the zeal to help anyone despite their downliners or not. So for now, kindly take all those questions or queries outside to your upliners or guiders. Otherwise, thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to call out Lucio Okoye, then I'll give the platform to Mentor Tombikona. Mentor Tombikona, are you with us?
Yes, because I am in.
Okay, I'm going to ask Lucio Okoye to unmute his microphone. Then when he present his question, you can kindly take over. Then you take one or two, then you hand over to the fellow mentors and so forth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kakai.
Hello, yeah, Lucio. Yeah, I think. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Lucia, I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I really don't have any question at the moment. I think the question I had was asked first question that called about the exams and it's turning white or not turning green, but I think the answer, I think I'm
Okay,
fine.
you've already got an answer on that question, right? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next
my
one.
question I had.
Okay, thank you. Lele Khan, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening. Yeah, sorry, I just have one or two questions to ask concerning the test that we did today. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, I did the test today for the Mavrodi Street, which I did everything, and I'm very sure that I get everything correct. And when I check my result, it's still in white, but I later went back to go and check, and I discovered that it's still in white. But I edit my response. But for the country that Mavrodi came from, I'll change to capital letter. When I now save, it's now come in green. And the one that I did yesterday, I still have one that's still in white. Should I go back and do it again, or what should I do?
Okay, you can just go back and do it again.
Okay, okay.
Is there another question?
No, not for now.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna move on to Umiyo Keke. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Kingsley on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My question is actually not based on this tax, but based on the form I filled when I wanted to take the guidance school batch 19. When I checked the list after registration, I don't know, maybe I mistakenly chose another country while I'm meant to choose, it's meant to be showing Nigeria, but it's actually showing another country on the list. It's showing my name, it's showing my correct email, and it is showing my profession, the details, 100 words, how we've worked, the experience we had, the professional experience. For my country, instead of it to be showing Nigeria, it's not. It's showing another country. I don't know how I can change that.
Okay, you can just leave a comment on that space. You just leave a comment with a correct country, then we'll edit it. Just comment with your.
I've tried doing that, but it's not. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. Which batch are you in?
119.
Okay, you can just inbox one of the mentors there, and then you can tell them the line. We'll see if we can edit it for you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Moving on to the next person. Jay, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, my name is Jay Morgan, batch 117. I actually want to bring this to the guidance notice, the mentor's notice that we've had a series of complaints from people who are part of our batch, and the issue is, okay, my question is actually not on the tax we had, because I've checked my test and I have all of them green. But I want to bring to mentors notice an issue that I think is concurrent, I mean, for like people in other batches too, because I get to speak with a couple of guys from other batches, and it's just about the same issue. We have a couple of our mates who are part of our batch. They are in the Skype group. They are with us in some of the WhatsApp pages that we've created. But we're having an issue where their names are not on the spreadsheet. And but they can take tasks and they can post, they can submit it, but their names are not on the general list. For such people, please, I want you to clarify what's the hope for them? Are they still part of the guidance school? Are they still part of the batch? Can they be added somehow? And when will they be added, if they can be added? Please, I just really need you to clarify and so that people will know exactly where they stand with this. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Jay. With the problem that writing your wrong is incorrect, the name is incorrect. I think there should be something done about that. We're gonna try our best to edit it, but you guys also need to make sure that when you're submitting your task, all your details are correct. That has to be correct. When you're submitting your task, then everything has to be correct there. I hope I've answered you. Other than that, you all can answer tasks, do everything that you have to do. I'm gonna hand over to another mentor.
Sorry, mentor.
Yes, Jay.
I'm sorry, it's still Jay speaking. You have answered my question, but you were not clear particularly. The question is, there are some people whose names are not on the spreadsheet, meaning that they are either not a part of the class. They can't take the test, they can't submit. So we want to know, will they be added? Are they still part of the class? Will they be added so that they can do their tasks and submit? That's what I want to know, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Your question. If your name is not on the spreadsheet, then you're not in you can't participate. That's why we told you guys that you have to check your names on the spreadsheet. And then I think you have noticed we've removed some of the people that were in the group because their name were not in the spreadsheet. So if your name is not there, then you have to register on the next batch. You can't be on the current batch that are active at the moment.
Hello, ma. Please, I have a question, ma.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Who will take over?
Hello, I have a question, ma. Good evening, ma. I have a question. Hello.
Hi, Anabi. You can ask the question very quickly, please.
Okay, please, I want to ask how far about those who fail the test and fail to retake it? Are they still guaranteed to be a guider or not? Hello.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to understand this, right?
Yeah.
What is guaranteed to be a guider?
I said those who failed the test, that their name was white on some sheets, maybe 1 out of the 4. Are they still guaranteed if they don't retake the test? Can they still be a guider or not?
Okay, well, you have to take the test. You have to do the tasks. The only way for you to be a guider is you submit your 3 tests. You submit all your 7 tasks. And also you participate in the business games, right? Because remember, being a guider means that you need to know all the ropes of Triple M in terms of the ideology, and you need to be confident because remember, you're going to lead a lot of downlines. So there's no way that you cannot pass this stuff and then be a guider. But I know on the batch 120, there's lots of people that are overwhelmed and that is a little bit scared about, what's expected. You'll need to just take it one day at a time. Stop looking at how far you'll have to go. Look at how far you'll have come. So in terms of that, you just need to just be mentored from your guide, from your batch. Your mentor will be able to guide you. And if you follow instructions, guys, it's so doable. It's so doable to actually pass all your tasks and all your tests, and to be a guider just being on the batch. So do not scare yourself and just, be positive, and I'm sure it will be fine. But yes, you have to pass all the tasks. All right,
okay,
does that answer your question? Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
looking at, no problem, thank you. Okay, I'm not sure. Victor, can you unmute yourself and ask a question?
All right, this is Victor. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right, I think part of the question has been answered, but I would want to reiterate something concerning the Sergio Mavrodi biography test. I think the reason why we have a couple of whites, according to the first mentor who mentioned the fact that if you don't pass the test, then your name will be written in white. And if you do pass the test, your name will be written in green. So, and I had such issue earlier on, and I discovered that apart from writing the name in capital letter, the nationality name, I think I'm speculating because I just tried that and then it's on green. The Russia written should also have an N. Okay, Russian. I think, I don't know. I'm just thinking that that's the reason why, because I just did that and then the name turned green. So I think for a lot of people, they don't understand the fact that you have to write it in capital letter and then probably they have to make sure the Russia has an N after that. So that's just my speculation. So I don't know if I'm correct anyway.
Okay, Victor, that is possible. I'm not going to rule that out. But at the same time, we are under discussions. We're trying to understand if it is a technical glitch. So bear with us. Your mentors will advise you accordingly. So if you're still unsure, just check with the mentors in your respective batches, and they will advise you.
He really advised me correctly, and I just felt I should mention it for those having similar issues, because even after that I still had it reading in white. Okay, but now according to what somebody just said about writing it in capital letter, I tried that and then added an N after the name, and then it worked out. It's on green, so I just felt I should mention that just in case somebody might be hearing.
Okay.
And,
okay. On which batch are you, Victor? And which batch are you?
I'm on batch 119.
119. Okay, perfect. It's great that that there has been a finding with that. I really appreciate you sharing it. So maybe we'll start sharing it on our respective batches as well. Thanks for that, Victor. Okay.
Right, thank you.
Hi, Wo Ari Fayan. If you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay.
Hello?
Kazim, we're looking at.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yes. Okay. Can you ask a question, please?
Yeah, I have a little bit question to ask. Though it's not all about the task we are giving. It's just a little question concerning the issue of if someone is being matched to provide help. You understand? Most times I do notice some people, when they are being matched to provide help, they will send a message to you via the order for you to maybe transfer the funds to the bank, which the person, he or herself, stated clearly. You understand? So my confusion here is, you know, when someone is being matched to provide help, there is one statement there that is made with red color, like you only provide help to the account details provided below, something like that, whatever. That if you are asked to provide help to other, maybe Bitcoin account or maybe another bank account, you have to be very careful or something like that. But I do notice that somehow that is not a big crime or something like that. So I just want to, if you can enlighten me on that, because from what I noticed, people have been using that medium to, you know, get help in some cases, you understand? And to many people that I do ask, because I do question people like when this kind of thing comes, because it happened to a friend of mine and have to consult me. So based on this kind of stuff, I don't know actually the way to explain this it to my friend, you understand? But I was able to convince this person because I called one of my friends who happens to be a guy that just told me the person should go and make the payments without any hesitation. So I just call on you to make the situation like this clear to me, to them, to the education and what it stands. Thank you very much.
Okay, there was lots of questions asked there. I'm going to actually ask you to maybe just there's going to be a lot to answer. But what we want to do is we want to answer test 1, 2, and 3. Any questions from last night, guys? Because you know what, our meetings are. You can start. Well, you can actually observe that it is very tight. We got more people on the batches that want to participate, so we need to keep the questions through to the test time. If you can maybe just ask the question on your batch group, or maybe check with your guider, guys. We are here to help you, but remember, time constraints right now. We'd love to help each and every one of you. The guiders out there, unfortunately, there is a handful of guiders that are definitely not going beyond the call of duty, and that's sad. That's very, very sad, because as a guider, you need to be on top of things. So unfortunately, I won't be able to actually answer the questions for you. But if you can maybe just check on your and check with your current guider, we'll appreciate it, because it's going to take us too long to actually answer the question. You did actually bring a lot of things to the surface, which we have observed, and we know, yes, it's happening, and it's a sad reality. Okay. Any questions for test 1, 2, and 3? Any
just a
relevant
little
questions?
request.
Sorry.
Another thing. Under what condition will someone reject to pay? I just want to know. Under what simple condition will someone reject to pay? Because most times I discover that sometimes if someone rejects to provide help, he or she.
Okay. Yes, someone can refuse to pay. They can refuse to pay if the banking details are not correct, or they can refuse to pay if they opened up the PO and they have 3 hours, to pay it, and they know, okay, the person is banking with another bank, and by the time it reflects. So yes, you can refuse to pay, but remember, you can only refuse to pay once. You're going to keep doing it, you're going to get blocked.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'm so sorry, but just check with your mentor for the rest of the questions. It's going to take us very, very long to answer them. Kazim Shobawale, you can unmute yourself and ask a question. Kazim, you still in? Okay. Henry, if you can unmute yourself and ask a question. Okay, I think we're having audio issues. Blessing, if you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
My name is Samaka. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Samaka. I have a question, please.
Okay. Did you type your? Okay, you can ask a question very quickly, please.
Good evening. My name is Samaka. I have a question, please.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening. Actually, when we finished our registration, we realized that they gave us a task under the preparatory task. We were asked to create a Facebook account promoting MMM. So some people actually confused whether part of that creation of Facebook account is one of the tasks we are meant to do. Because a friend of mine called me today and was asking if we are meant to submit that, or some people said they've submitted. And I told her that, well, I wasn't really aware of that, because I was here in a meeting yesterday, and I was told that the first task we were given was the very first task we wrote on the first day. So people telling me that they've submitted the creation of that Facebook, I'm not really aware of that, except if I'm in a meeting today, I will need to ask some mentors to address that. So the creation of Facebook account, I don't know if it's time for us to submit or not. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Martha, for the question. Just very quickly is, remember, we are going to show you a task. One of your tasks on one of the days is going to be showing you how to create your Facebook promoting Triple M. We don't expect you all to do it right now. What we do expect you all to be on Facebook. So if you have a personal account, Amaka, on Facebook, that's good enough to go. There's nothing to submit right now. In the days to come, we will be able to show you how to create, a page to promote Triple M, and that's gonna show you from start to finish. So don't overwhelm yourself, please, guys. Everything is so straightforward. it's so self-explanatory. What happens is if we speak to somebody that has been on the batch and they suddenly start talking ideology video, and then you get overwhelmed like, oh my God, did I miss something, whatever. Y'all are on day 2, y'all are on test 3. From tomorrow, your tasks will commence. And from tomorrow, it's going to be lots of more information. You're going to have a notebook in front of you, and you're going to have to write down stuff because you're not going to remember everything. So please don't overwhelm yourself, Amaka, with wondering whether you're going to create a Facebook. As long as you have your personal Facebook. So if you're one of those people that don't believe in social media and don't have a Facebook page, that's what we're telling y'all, is to create a personal Facebook page. And one of the days you're going to be able, we're going to show you all how to create a page to promote Triple M. Okay? So
yes, madam. We've created. The issue now is as to whether we are to submit it, because the friend was asking me if we are to submit, whereas she hadn't said whether.
Not right. Okay. Okay, not right now, Amaka. You don't have to submit anything right now. Remember, the links are not even out right now for you all to submit. When we come to the Facebook task that we're going to show you, that's when you submit it. So not right now. It's very premature to submit it right now, right? I'm going to ask one more question, and then one of the other mentors are going to take over. Thank you, Amaka. Okay, but it's Oludare Bakbile. Thank you so much. Okay, Oludare Bakbile, if you can please unmute yourself and ask a question.
All right, thank you. My name is Oludare. From Lagos. I'm from batch 120. I want to ask a question concerning the guider school. What qualifies one to become a guider? And I think one of the very important things is to pass all the tests. I want to know, aside passing all the tests, if peradventure one passes all the tests, what else could disqualify one to become a guider? What else, apart from passing all the tests, what else could disqualify one becoming a guider? Thank you.
Okay, that's a very good question. Remember, the school is divided into 3 sections. The first 2 days is tests. The next, I'll say 5 days thereon. Yeah, 5 days thereon would be tasks. No, actually 4. 4 days of tasks. And then what qualifies you into being a guider is you need to get involved in business games. The reason why we ask you to get involved, remember, it's going to show teamwork, it's going to show team spirit. So if we're going to find that you'll have passed all your tasks and you'll are not particularly have actually been involved in business games, that's obviously going to determine whether you're going to be a guide or not, because the business games is absolutely important. It teaches you exactly how to handle situations. And you know, the current restart in certain countries have caused lots of guiders to go into panic. They basically swayed away into copycat companies because they didn't. It's sad that they went through the guider school and they could not grasp that part of the restart was actually something that you will learn in the guider school. So it's very important. The business games is very pertinent. It helps you apply all the information that you've learned over the past 7 days up until your business game. So it helps you apply it. So yes, so start getting involved. In which batch are you? Which batch are you on?
Batch 120. Batch 120.
Oh, okay, that's my batch. So we'll advise you accordingly closer to the time. And so just remember, just take it 1 day at a time, give it your best, and I'm sure you're going to be guaranteed results. Okay? Mentor Nyama, if you are in, you want to take over the next set of questions? Biryani, please, if you can unmute your mic.
Hello.
Hi, Mentor Rosa. Again. Okay, thanks, Mentor Rosa. You can take over, please, guys. Yes, Haroda, you can take through the next batch of questions. Guys, please respect the people that are attending the meeting, and please respect your batch mentors right now, is because it's quite frustrating to try to talk and you all are talking at the same time, right? Rhoda, you can, it's over to you now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rosanna. Hi guys, we're still struggling with you guys yourself.
Hello.
Please always mute your mics.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Ifeanyi, hi, can you please unmute yourself? God.
Ifeanyi. Just eject from the meeting.
Guys, can you please unmute yourself? Mentor Kutsayev, you can please... Ifeanyi, I don't think you are listening.
She must just be ejected because she's not in the meeting.
Okay, hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, thank you, Mentor Kutsayev.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, because of
please can you kick out the people that are causing lots of disruptions? I don't think that they understand. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to kick them out. Because of our time, we have to end at exactly 9 p.m. South African time. So whatever we're going to do, I'm just going to do it for 2 minutes. I'm not sure if there's anything more important that's been left out, or we can end the session now, then we can kindly use our Skype platform. I'm not sure, my fellow mentors. What do you think? Yes,
yes, hello,
yes,
this is Mentor.
Yes.
There's only one thing that I would like to stress to the participants,
yes,
which needs to be stressed. Okay, I'd like to urge, there are some participants who have been, who are actually repeating the guidance scope. And I would like to urge those participants not to go ahead of time and start talking about tasks that we have not yet, that we have not yet approached. Like start talking about the Facebook page at this point in time, or start talking about the SWOT analysis, or, the future tasks that are supposed to come. Let us move at the same pace. And I would urge those participants who've done guidance school before to move together with the group and take the opportunity to try and observe where they went wrong the first time. By then posting tasks which we have not yet arrived at, they are actually the new participants. So let's move at the same pace. I've highlighted that in my batch, in Rhoda and myself's batch. The people in my batch are quite aware of that. That aspect is actually has been reduced, it's not working. I would urge the other batches, if there's that tendency, they should stop it and follow the point in time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mentor Nyama. Thank you so much, Mentor Nyama. Guys, because of our time, we'll have to end the session right now because of our time. If you still have questions, kindly make use of your Skype platforms. The mentors will address all your questions. We're sorry, but we have to end the meeting right now. Just write your questions in the Skype platform. Tomorrow, make sure that you are online 15 minutes prior to 8 p.m. South African time so that you can join and air your views or your questions so that the mentors can get to answer you. Thank you all for attending the meeting session tonight. Hope to see you again tomorrow. From me, Kudzai Olokane, and my fellow mentors, we thank you and bye-bye for now. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.